Gemini, hi, welcome. Thank you for choosing my channel. Today I'm doing your current couples compatibility love reading. No matter how long you've been together, if you're a couple, whether you're living together or not, doesn't matter. I'm going to see how compatible you are. It's 9 cards each, 5 tarot cards and 4 oracle cards for each of you. So these are your 2 piles. It is a general reading, Gemini. It's for the Gemini collective and anyone watching. Take from it what you need and leave the rest for the other viewers. It's also timeless when you come across this. There may be something here resonates for you or with you. So let's start the reading. How are you comparing in your relationship? How do you see each other in the relationship? How do you perceive the relationship? Wow, well, we've got 2 cards with woods, so that's a good start. There's a number 2, which is balance, equilibrium, happiness, the maiden. Looking at things, i.e. your relationship with somewhat youthful eyes. Youthful, innocent even. It's not that you planned the relationship down to the fine detail. You are going with the flow here. You're going with the flow. Very grounded though. Going barefoot on the ground, very grounded into the earth energy. Gemini, even so you're an air sign at the moment, you're quite down to earth. You're traveling this path, obviously with your partner. And you're enjoying the journey, you're enjoying the ride, you're enjoying being out in nature, exploring things, telepathic communication with animals. And yeah, you think this relationship is rather good. Then we have the 10 of Earth. Your partner. Partner had to take the mask off to start this relationship with you. They were very guarded. They're very vulnerable feeling sometimes. But yeah, very guarded person. More guarded than you are, Gemini. So it could actually be an earth sign here. And yes, have to decide to take the mask off to show you their true authentic self. And you are liking it. You feel, Gemini, that this is a compatible relationship. They are hoping that it is compatible. They're not committing. Well, they are committed in the relationship, but they're not committed in saying that that they feel that it is very compatible. But it is what they're hoping for deep down. So that person is not always very clear with their with their communication, with their answers. And keeping things close to their chest at times. Interesting start. So let's see the next 2 cards. 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups. 7 of Wands. You feel a little bit besieged here. Having to defend your opinions, your actions in the relationship. Kind of being overwhelmed with the fiery energy from your partner. Or just people that are trying to unsettle Perhaps the relationship, perhaps there's people around you that are jealous and envious and they want to unsettle the relationship. So you have to take the higher ground, the higher view, see things from a higher perspective. Get up on your chair, defending yourself. On their part, we have the Six of Cups. They're reminiscing about the past, the inner child energy. But that's very compatible with you because you have that inner child energy with the Maiden as well. It's sort of going with the flow. They want this to go with the flow, but I think you're both aware of the reality that it can't always be let go with the flow because of the communication problems that may arise and the planning you may have to do for your relationship. As, let's say, in the financial sort of connection situation, that you are working on your material growth and your material prosperity. There has to be discussions. So it cannot always go with the flow. So, okay. Little bumps here and there I can feel. Four of Wands, King of Swords. Oh, there could be an air sign. Well, it could be an earth sign with a strong air element. Four of Wands. All you want is a peaceful life. Peaceful home, making music. You're the one who most wants to go with the flow. Wants that peaceful life, wants to build something together with your partner. They are very sharp-minded deep down. Especially now they've taken their mask off and they're showing their true authentic self. You really know who this person is. They're wielding their sword of clarity and truth, transparency and honesty. They expect faithfulness from you, Gemini. They expect... See how that hand, you need to get up and do more things around the house. Do more things around work, do more things around the garden. So that could be a bit of a bossy energy here, your partner. But you're trying to take it on the chin. You don't want any rucks here. You don't want any blow-ups in this relationship. Nine of Cups, that's very nice. Two of Wands. Two roses of love. Two roses of love. Nine of Cups. Well, emotionally, you're kind of matched quite well. Even though it's evident that you're quite different people, but you are prepared to put the work in. Emotional fulfillment, you are prepared to work on this, to get emotional balance into this relationship. It is a 9, it is a very fortuitous number. They're trying to weigh up what's the best way to communicate in this relationship, to keep this relationship on an even keel, and give each other what you need. So they're working on that. They're working hard. They always feel that they're doing more of the hard work in this relationship. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. Capitulation. Seven of Pentacles. Nurturing the material side of the relationship, Gemini. You know there has to be someone who is in control of the money and, well, the earning power and deciding how it's spent. Well, it doesn't have to be someone in control, but these things need to be addressed. So you are nurturing the fruits of your labor. You'll be reaping a lot of rewards. You've got a lot of abundance coming your way. Let me see, what was that one? 4 of Wands. Hang on, I'm just going to go back a minute. 7 of Wands again. Yeah, I thought there was a 7 of Wands there. So yeah, that's 7 of Pentacles here. Okay. So it's the 7. It's the nitty-gritty, it's the organizing bits when it comes to the material growth. Your partner is capitulating. They've realized that you can't change people unless they want to change themselves. And old leopards do not change their spots. And I'm not saying that you're old, Gemini, but you seem to be perhaps more set in your ways than your partner here. So, nitty-gritty. Capitulation. Cup of love. Your partner's keeping that cup of love alive. This could be self-love. It could be that they're offering you another cup of love. They are reigniting the passion between the two of you. It's actually quite a complicated, multi-layered connection. Be neutral, blinded by bias. Wow, that's very different. That's very different. You're there in your meditative state, protected by a sacred sigil, third eye wide open, protected by the divine. Adapting again, that going with the flow stance. As your partner has a lot of preconception of how this relationship should go. They have some preconceived ideas, some fixed opinions. That's because they are connected to the old constructs, the old habits from perhaps the childhood or when they were growing up. They've been conditioned in a certain way. They've learned perhaps from the example from their parents, perhaps. And there's a certain pattern in their lives that they are working to, this pattern that controls them. It's part of the conditioning, part of the old constructs. And they're finding that difficult to break the barrier, whereas you don't have this problem at all. You probably had a more freer childhood, less constraints, less constructs, old patterns. So your partner could be repeating some old patterns of the past. Yeah, oh gosh, here we have it. There they are, the patterns. The patterns card, the old patterns of the past, still lodged in the psyche of your partner, restricting their heart, not opening fully. They may have taken the mask off, but they're not opening their heart fully yet. You're realizing the situation. You are sad, you are crying inside. You feel that this relationship is slipping through your fingers. Whatever you do, it doesn't seem enough for your partner. They are stuck in their old patterns. It's like free spirit and an old soul being together. So you're reacting with sadness, with not regret, but can't think of the word now. Could be quite stressful for you as well. You feel alone in the world. You feel alone in this relationship. Temple of my body. It's vanity. Your person could be quite vain. Whereas in your case, that is not the case. You do feel alone in this relationship. They're trying to concentrate on their health, their body, their looks, their appearance, their nourishment, and so on. Which makes them a little bit extreme. They're a little bit of an extreme character. King of Swords. Yeah, they can be extreme. They can be very set in their ways. So, vanity we have here. Vanity, and then feeling alone in the relationship. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Everything has a gift. Everything has a lesson that we learn. We're adding that to our already existing wisdom and knowledge that lives within us. Wisdom and knowledge we've been collecting on our life path along the way. So you are grateful for all the miracles and all the blessings that have already come your way. And you want to look at your relationship as a learning curve. You're prepared to change and be adaptable, perhaps, and make more concessions. Be more tolerant than your partner. They do something for someone, give your attention to another. So it is clear that they are quite self-absorbed, not paying you the attention that you need on your emotional level. You do realize that you cannot put your happiness into someone else's pockets, that happiness has to come from within. You have learned that lesson already. You had the 9 of Cups here, so you're very close to self-fulfillment. But of course you are in a relationship, so they are concentrating on themselves a lot. They need to try and connect with you. So now, are you compatible? Well, no. No, but because even though you are prepared to tolerate, make compromises, it doesn't seem as if your partner wants to do that. Therefore, I would say that this relationship is not compatible. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. If any of this resonated, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. I will see you in the next reading. Until then, take very good care.